blitz movement, and it doesn't. However, last turn, my movement was just enough to do the blitz, and since I couldn't follow up, I was out of movement. That's what happened. Oh, look. His dudes did come back.
I like Fend. It's nice. It's neat.
It is.
It's a neat skill.
It's a really good lineman skill. And we are slightly low on players, unfortunately. But that just means we'll have to up the bullshit. Like, a lot. That's true, there is no such thing as a spike block. Blocking is basically... is always essential. Like, their Icky Thump decided to got a 3-die block on my catcher on the last turn. And of course he's going to take that, because my catchers are really dangerous. He wants to get rid of them, and that's like...
There's very little that's spite in the first half of a game.
Yeah. So, like, basically the only thing I can think of that would be essentially spite is either spite falling on turn 16, of course, or, like, spite surfing for the same reason. Like, you're doing it and you're not gaining anything. Doing it on just turn 15, you're gaining something because you're removing a dangerous piece. No, even if you can't, like, score on turn 15, if you block someone and you knock that person out, you're stopping that piece from them blocking you in the next half. Hey, I got a reroll.
Yay!
Oh, that's a really shitty... it's a great kick for me. Really bad kick for Norse.
Good, you could do with it.
Like, you had a pretty bullshit kick last time. It's just the also had perfect defense.
Yeah. No, but last time I lost the first half when I passed to my blodge catcher that was in surf range. I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept the ball where it was, even though that guy was on had a block on me. Well, that's a good start. That's not as good, because I can't really deal with being towny anymore players, especially not the ones that have high movement. So now it's basically down to my blitzer.
Right, somebody asked, what's a good team to learn how to play the game? I assume they are just getting started.
Humans or orcs?
Humans or orcs. Somebody replied to them saying, just start playing. It's not very helpful.
No, but it also, it kind of makes sense. Like, there isn't, like, humans or orcs are the best teams, but read the rulebook, you'll pick it up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You'll make a bunch of mistakes, you won't play good, but the core mechanics aren't that difficult. And holy shit, we're not going to have any elves left.
You didn't need them.
No,
Nah.
I only need my 2 blitzers. That's all I need. That's fine. And now... we are going to go pick that ball up. Well, I guess we're not picking that ball up.
Dwarves, my fellow, I said definitely not dwarves. Yeah, dwarves, Norse, and Amazon will teach you a lot of bad habits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why...
the reason I always go humans and orcs is because, well, first of all, they have agility 3. Agility 3 is really good because it teaches you how dangerous it is to handle the ball. And that's important to learn, not only for your own sake, but for calculating risk for your opponent, which is kind of in a way more important, knowing that you're making it difficult for someone else to pick up the ball is as important, and in some cases more important than knowing, okay, what do I need to roll to pick up this ball?
Yeah. If you just play an elf team or somebody with high agility, then you'll pick up habits that you won't really transfer to other teams that don't have that high agility.
Yeah, and like you won't be able to go, oh, okay, so this human guy here is gonna have this bad time.
Yeah.
Humans and orcs are also recommended because orcs have a strength 4 player and humans have a strength 2 player, and it teaches you how important strength advantage is and isn't, and
Yeah.
how to deal with it.
I recommend people to play humans because, firstly, because that's the team I started with when I was learning the game, and yeah, they are good at everything. They don't excel at very much, but they will be able to give you a good sampling of all the tactics in the game. So if you find something that works best for you, you can build a team around that.
Yeah, you can go, I really like the blocking. I don't really like this weak-ass guy who runs and gets owned. It's like, okay, then we'll get you onto orcs or the undeads, where they're a little bit sturdier. Just a little bit.
Or if you like doing both those things, then there's lizards.
Mm-hmm.
He also asked, he actually didn't ask anything, he just said he wants to start to learn how to play the game. And I don't know if you've heard of this guy called cKnoor.
He's got some tutorials on YouTube, maybe.
They're really good.
Yeah,
and I'm not just saying that because I'm in the Skype call with them.
They're alright. If you want to learn how to play the game or whatever.
If you like that sort of thing. Okay, this is... we should be able to steal this ball, possibly. It's just gonna be kind of tricky. And we need to roll 3 pluses actually. A lot. So let's get on that, shall we? Well, that's a good start. So's that, actually. Yep. He's gonna have to stand over there. Run away, shitty blitzer! Okay. Mission accomplished. Ball stolen.
See? You're right. You only need 2 blitzers.
Yeah. That's... Well, I mostly need this one. The blodge one.
The one that's holding the ball.
Yeah.
If the guy holding the ball goes away, I don't know what you'll do.
Well, they're knocking me down on POWs. And they're gonna frenzy me, and they'll probably get 2 die blocks. But they don't have... Let's see, where's the guard guy? Yeah, they have this Norse werewolf with guard. And I have sidestep, so I can at least... I should be able to control that I don't get more than 2 dice against me. And that I don't end up next to someone that can block me, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, also one more piece of advice I'm going to say to the guy who's just getting started. Roll 6s, don't roll 1s.
Yep. You want the other guy to roll the ones.
Yeah.
Just go into the game with that line of thinking, and you'll be fine.
You'll never go hungry again.
This is going to be a bit of a stink.
You're a bit of a stink.
Oh, actually. No. Fuck. You know what?
They've got a lot more guys in the pitch than
That's
you do.
that's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is the fucking Norse werewolf rolled a 6 and got it.
Yeah.
That's the issue because I can't do anything about that.
No, it's like you're not listening to our advice.
Yeah.
I wasn't rolling any of those
You roll
dice.
sixes, the other guy rolls ones.
Now I need to get back here. Two dice against. Reroll. Not good enough. That's a shame. It would have been nice to have stayed up for that.
It'd be nice if you could win a game.
Yeah, well, I can, but I need to...
Stop throwing your blitzers away.
I'm not throwing them away. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They are going to get KO'd and knocked out. That's kind of... You can't be too, like... You can't be too precious with them. But I'm unsurprisingly, really, I am losing the glass cannon war. It started out great, but I've lost it now because I had to commit too many players early on to standing next to Norse. But yeah, unfortunately, it's difficult when there's only 3 dudes left. Oh, well, actually, there's 4, but this guy's too far away, really, to do much of any. Actually, now it's kind of fine. Now it's just really hard to do stuff, but that shouldn't. That's okay. Because I'm going to make a really sneaky attack. He won't expect it. Oh no, he's expecting it. Well, so here's the thing. I can surf as werewolf now if I want. Or I can blitz this way and go 2 dice against. So I am... no, I can't. Damn it. And he knocked me down. Like, the only thing I'm annoyed with is I can't really do much commentary here.
Yeah, there's not much to say when your guys lay down and you do a grand total of 3 moves a turn.
Mm-hmm. Well, they are lying down for a reason, most of them, because they can't get knocked out then. But it would be... like... Oh. Oh, no. Oh, actually, he pushed. What the... Ah, he didn't fail his second GFI. If he had, he would have... it would have been a turnover, and I could have blitzed this guy. That's unfortunate. Aw, don't... He's being that guy.
Ugrakawa, it is possible to quickly clear the enemy players from the pitch, and when that happens, you get given a touchdown, and the turn count advances 2 turns, and then it checks to see if any of their KOs can come back. And if they don't, it does that again, and it keeps doing that until someone comes back.
Oh, wow.
So if you don't have any KOs and they're all super proper injured... Well,
If they're all dead.
if they're all dead,
Well...
then you probably concede.
Okay, come on, Blitzer, let's go. Here we go. Go over here. And now you go over here. Now you take the long archer's walk over here. By doing more dodging. And then you go over here. And you reroll that. What? What's going on? Seriously. Luckily,
those noises.
Luckily, I don't have my apothecary because I use him on a dead guy, and I really can't have my thrower get injured. So, I mean, he got badly hurt, so officially he's safe now, which is nice. But yeah,
You lose the battle, but you do not lose the war.
well,
Because
that's
that guy can come back next time.
That's up to Nuffle.
Wow.
Like, no, the one thing I'm annoyed about is the fact that I can't put up a defense right now, and that fucking sucks because that's kind of like that's where the fun is to me. Like being able to, you know, like even if you're down players, you can do stuff, and I can't really do stuff, which kind of sucks because it just turnover. I mean, it happens when you're playing, especially like pro elves, because they don't have many bashy skills they can rely on early, but it's still nah. It's boring really. Okay, let's see here. This guy needs to be over here. Oh, right, we need 3 jab dodge. Yeah, you do. So, we don't have anyone in the back here because, well, we can't afford to. And since we're actually faster than the Norse team, we worry about it less. We have other things to worry about. But we still need to... Okay, good. I'm not going to pick it up now. I'll have to sort that out later. And that is good enough. No, I do not want to follow up. I want to go over here. Because he might blitz down this guy, and then I need someone else that can run in and pick it up later. Here's the problem, of course. The problem right now is that he can easily cover my guys. That's why I'm running them so far back. It's actually not that smart of me, because it's going to be a more difficult pass. But the reason I'm running them far back is that if he wants to run around, it's going to cost him more movement to do so. And I'm hoping he... it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for this lineman and this to run and stand behind my catcher. This runner should be able to go stand here, no problem. But it at least makes it a bit more difficult. Yeah, and he made it. But still, we are pro elves, so... And that guy has dodge, meaning he's actually semi-reliable when it comes to dodging out. It's a 3+ and then a 2+. That's nice. He's committing his players to knock down my blitzer. Which I'm fine with, because I'm going to have to do something like this. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be a straight throw like that, probably. Oh, well. I am okay with that. Let's see where it goes. Oh. He rerolled that. Oh, well. Now it's the Yeti's turn, so... Okay, we do not care about this guy. What we want to do is probably this. Actually, yeah. Why? Oh, he's in stink. He's in stink.
Not gonna make that mistake twice.
Don't be in stink.
Yeah, that's how we... That's where we want to go. Let's just click the whole thing. You could have rolled anything but a 1.
Anything but a 1.
So I rolled a 2 instead. Since it's a long pass, it's a -1. So that's a 1 and that's a fumble. So it drops it. Anything other than that would have worked out great, because it would have meant the ball would be somewhere up here. Most of the Norse are down here.
Yeah, like even just a jacked up pass. Just anything but a fumble.
No, it was basically it was a 3+ roll with a reroll. So I mean, they don't always like work out. But it would have been nice to try.
You're getting all your bad rolls out of the way now.
I've been getting all my bad rolls out of the way for most of the
last
problem.
10 years.
Like the problem for me right now is that both of these guys are stunned, which means I don't like. Oh, actually, this guy is in range. Well, not anymore. Yeah, but see, to quote TV, how many ones does one man deserve? Well, the difference is that most of his ones were self-inflicted. He said, not at all thinking of his own bad plays.
You don't make bad plays, you make questionable decisions.
Well, I made one bad play,
yeah.
and then it was all downhill from there. Also, I rolled a lot of 1s, apparently, like in the second half.
Yeah.
But hey! It was over quickly. So, let's see who got the MVP. Resting. Yeah, that's actually good.
He's alright.
Yeah,
Also
also alive, which is a cool thing to be. Let's see here. Yeah, so we lost one of our dudes. We do have a bunch of money, which is good. We are going to buy a reroll now, though, because we need a reroll with this team.
Yeah.
And then we have 70k. Let's see how many players we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got 10, which means we'll have a loner lineman for the next game, which I am fine with. Do I want to get rid of this guy? I do, but at the same time, I can't really get rid of him now because, well, if I do, I'll have 2 loners.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but I'd rather have 3 catchers. But then again, if he gets knocked out,
Yeah, like he's likely to get knocked out, and he is their gold.
yeah. The problem is, well, I can roll with 2 catchers. I think now that I have 3 rerolls, let's get rid of him.
Yeah, you got 3 rerolls. You can do 2 catches, which is a more sensible amount anyway, considering one of them's new with no skills.
Yeah.
And then these 2 crippled linemen also. But
Yeah, but they don't have nigglings, so they're fine. Like, my linemen are actually really good because they all have a skill each, which is what you want.
And then the crippled ones are crippled in ways that don't affect them being bodies on the line. So
yeah,
it's alright.
It's okay. Time to rebuild.
We can come back from this.
Yeah. See you later, YouTube.